After we've successfully gotten the part, there is a need for us to tokenize the path, and also the command that we get from the user, we concatenate both. So in order to do this, we can't just use the concatenation function alone. We have to create a custom concatenation function that is going to work for this alone. That is we're going to create a concatenation function that's going to put a slash in between the part that we've generated and the command received from the user, and also we are going to terminate it. So while we're doing this, we want to check for the length of the first string, which is going to be the path, and the length of the second string, which is the command. So after we've got to the length of these two, then we're going to add 2 to it. That's the size we are going to allocate to what we're going to return back to the exe cve function. So I'm going to do that. You can see what I'm doing now. You see this function here, it's taking 2 parameters, which means we're going to be passing in 2 arguments to it. So if I'm to write the strlen function in a, it's going to consume some space and probably my time. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to stress myself in doing that. I just want a single line, just write strlen and it does the whole job for me. So I don't want to write and continue writing some code. So I'm just going to, I also have done this earlier. So I'm just doing that now. I'm trying to write the strlen function that's going to count the numbers of characters in a string. I believe you've done this before. You shouldn't have problem with it, so I won't explain much about it. There we have it, the strlen function, and I'm going to add the prototype to the other file, and always make sure you add your prototype to the other file. Don't forget to do that, though. Your compiler is going to give you an error and you eventually have to add it to it, but I'm just telling you to add it. Always remember to add it so that you won't waste your time. So what you can say, writing the strlen function is actually saving my time and saving space. Just imagine if I have to type it twice and then mention, though I did it in some other files, but it's not advisable. I just did it quickly then, and now I think I only need it once, and yeah, I need it twice, so I wouldn't be able to do that, so I just have to do that. So you can see, just imagine me writing that twice. No, it's not okay. Here comes the concatenation trick. There are different ways you can actually do this. It's not necessary you copy what you say on the screen. There are different method and approach you can give to this. I believe you've done something similar before. If you've been doing your tasks yourself, even though you're not doing it, at least you're familiar with this concatenation and you should be able to carry this out yourself. So let's say, for example, here I'm using the result and I'm concatenating the story, everything, and the result I will look at as the length of the first string and the second string per 2 and give it your result. In your case, it could be different. You can create another variable. Let's say, for example, you create a variable var1 and var2 and var3. So let's say var1, you allocate the length of the first string and 1 to it. That means you wanna concatenate the four string and the slash together. That's the enough size for you to do that. So you concatenate, you store that in var1. Then you come to var2, you can concatenate it with the no character or whatever you want. Whatever you want, you can do it with. So after you've done these two together, then you come to var3. Then var3 cannot be a concatenation of both var1 and 2. So once you do this, then you can return that. And if you don't want to concatenate var2 with 0, then you want to come down there and add the null character to the end of the string. So there are different approach you can do this, different ways you can do it. So I'm not saying it's bad for you to copy what you're seeing on the screen. It's just camera is gonna flag you, because remember, you're not the only one watching this video. There are a lot of people went to that, plenty of people watching this video. It's a public video, and that's not exclusive to you alone. So I want you to be creative, and you're a software engineer after all. You should be able to, I think you should be clever and smart enough to know what will get you flagged and what won't get you flagged. Just be creative in your files and your variable names.